Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... hold on, the screen is being attacked by a stuffed animal of some kind.
Well, yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm working on something on my end. Oh, there it is. Found it.
And like that, I'm already confused. Anyways,
great start.
Speaking of confusing things. Speaking of confusing things, today we're back with another episode of Jazz Pops. It's been a while since we've talked about Jazz Pops, and in fact, Vinh has never seen anything Pops related at all, which is going to be an interesting experience, I suppose. Oh, and I'm guessing Ghosty. This is Ghosty's summon of to be let in. So, all right, we'll have somebody else for the stream. I have indeed.
I showed my face like 30 minutes ago, so I mean.
And by 30 minutes ago, you mean, yeah, it will be revealed tomorrow because 5 years later. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, that's why the stream was late again today, because we did a 5 years later and we finished that one, relatively quickly. We had a bit of a tangent about Shakespeare. Considering that Aiden was there, we think we did pretty well time-wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, alright, Ghosty is also here.
Drink this time. This is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, I've got water. That's better for me than using milk, which is I just do out of tradition.
I got a cocktail. Let's go.
I'm always here for the Jazz Pops. Let's go.
I have never experienced the Jazz Pops in my life.
Yeah, have you or nor anything Pops related? You haven't watched like disco pops, ballet pops, ballroom pops,
Tree
pop and trust pop.
How many pops are there?
That's a whole wiki page.
Yeah, let's just say there's a lot of them, and Jacob calls it the franchise for a reason.
It's a good thing I have alcohol, right?
I guess. I mean, considering your age, no, but considering the content, possibly.
No! Put the booze... Child, put the booze away.
I'm not a child. I'm no child.
Put the booze away.
I'm no child. I'm the harem kid.
You might be the harem king, but put the booze away.
Most harem protagonists are underage anyway.
Fine, I put the booze away.
Good.
Right.
You will be sent a virtual cookie.
All right, so back to
I can have cookie. Yay.
Virtual cookie.
Yes.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so to explain the franchise. The reason I call it the franchise is because this whole thing started based on an existing franchise from Totally TV that's called Super Pops. Like that was the idea was it was a group of girls who were all pop stars and superheroes, kind of in the same vein as an amalgamation of magical girls versus like Gem and the Holograms.
Yay, Ghost send me cookie.
Let's just face it, Pops are like Western American magical girls.
What?
Essentially, yeah.
What?
Yeah, did you not hear when I said like magical girls with Gem and Holograms? Anyway, yeah.
Okay. I am now understanding more. I originally
heard... so they have individual powers, they transform, but they also...
I heard Wild Western magical girls for a few seconds. I had to.
They've had some Wild Western adventures, but they're not strictly Wild Western. See, the thing is that the Tony TV puts them in all these like different wacky situations, sometimes through crossing dimensions, or the villains will put them like on certain spells or stuff like that. So usually they undo them via song in the end if they don't use their actual powers. There's a lot of the lore gets very complex as time goes by. And at some point, Tony TV stopped making them, and as a result, there was a bit of a void, and that void was filled in by people making their own Pops series in Gacha form. And this one is different in the sense of also Bon, the Super Pops do in fact fight on multiple occasions. They just don't fight very much. Mostly because the series is made on green screens. The series is made on green screens, so they can't do much choreography in the first place anyway.
You're telling me they don't fight with their words? They don't say heavily insulting stuff at each other?
Oh, they do.
Okay,
that's
good.
That's a huge part of it. Yeah.
Huge part of it. What?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, the actual Super Pop series is quite the experience to behold.
My concerned reactions have been fluctuating so much ever since I started coming on these streams.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I love showing people the first ever Super Pops, like, specifically, because it's always like, oh, this is where this came from. But yeah, going back to this, like, people, like, especially like in the Gacha community, at some point started making their own series, like, with the, because at some point ToTV expanded into like other pop groups essentially, so they form like the K-pops, the Latin pops, the rap pops. So that gave people the idea, okay, take a genre of music, or honestly take anything really. For some genres of music, that could be anything. Take any theme, can add the word pops to it, and then you create your own group of people. And usually, actually, back in the day, it ended up being self-inserts of the creator of the videos and also their group of friends who also want to be pops themselves.
So how stupid can the naming conventions get? It's like, does it get to like? Because I mean, like, you got like genres and stuff.
One series is literally called the Nice Pops. Some people don't put any thought into that.
Well, I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, what if something like really stupid pull up like the Pop Pops or something? I just saw chat.
Well,
it exists.
Well,
it exists. What the?
Yeah. Bon created a parody.
The Oracle powers are coming back already.
Bon created an episode of a parody pop show.
Yeah, which by the way, parody pops was my idea, so that's one of my upcoming projects.
Well, are we gonna get like the Tootsie Pop soon enough? I would love a good Tootsie Pop right now. I'm gonna grab a Tootsie Pop. Give me a second.
Oh, well, the whole point of this explain was for you could hear it, so if you're gonna leave, I guess we'll just start the episode.
No, I got the Tootsie Pop.
Okay, because I hadn't finished yet. Yeah, because I hadn't finished yet. I'm getting to the franchise part. So the reason that like the concept we're looking at today, like specifically Jazz Pops actually was the one that kickstarted this. Like over 4 years ago at this point. And it kickstarted because at some point, as Jazz Pops was progressing, then another creator, the one that I don't know if they've met yesterday, the one who was talking about childhood memories on stream, which is why we didn't get DMs from Johnny, by the way, Bon, because he came onto stream and said it instead. So he actually messaged Eli, the creator of Jazz Pops, to be like, well, can I make my own thing like in this universe? And so eventually that led to both Eli creating other series inside of this exact same Pops universe and also other people. And Johnny even like inserted like the idea of like adding other fandoms to it. So that's why Johnny's content has like, Miraculous Ladybug connections and Power Rangers as well. So that's why it's called the franchise, because it's a fandom creation made into its own like multiverse franchise type of thing.
So pretty much anybody can decide that anything can just be included all of a sudden.
Well, I mean that has happened a couple of times where someone is like, especially if someone's used like someone's like own likeness, like Eli herself has appeared in like some Tree Pop episodes without without it being cleared with her first. So common courtesy dictates to clear with the person first. There is now a server for this, so it's gotten more organized over the years. But yeah, like back in the day, it was almost a free for all.
So how crazy did it get? Because like, did they start pulling up with like, it
got crazy enough that Bond had enough material for a 32-minute spoof.
Okay, let's just say that on stream we had one of the creators of the franchise, and in the comments live chat of another stream. We had another creator for the franchise. Let's just say one of them mentioned a collab the other party didn't know was happening.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. Yeah, with like Trip Hop particularly.
That's a great. This whole community seems like shambles, but at the same time, it's like the greatest shambles of all time.
That's partly why there's a server now. Like at some point, they all realize collectively, okay, let's put our heads together here. People love that spoof to death. Another of my favorite video that I've made. I think it's my favorite video of yours as well. But that's mainly because I'm not a huge FNAF fan, so that's why, you know, ultimately it rules out a lot of your videos for me in, like, the top contenders.
See, if Bond's saying it's their favorite video they've ever made, I feel like I might need to watch it.
Potentially, although it is a good idea to get an idea of what is being satirized first. Speaking of which...
Crazy transition.
There we go. Without further ado, on with the review. By the way, I hope we got all those names, because they passed by at the speed of light.
What are these naming conventions? Hold on, we got Winter, we got Eagle, we got Earth, we got Water, we got Ebony, and we got Melody. What are these naming conventions?
Okay, so here is something where Johnny used to have a considerable advantage over Eli. Because Johnny actually kept a naming convention that was, you know, very similar. Because he leaned into a lot more the musical genre aspects, and so he picked names like after like certain dance moves, for example, in the categories of, because he's really into dancing, in the categories of the genre of music in question, which then Eli then also did for ballet pops, because Eli does ballet.
This is I feel already.
However, that it didn't start that way, because the jazz pops was kind of before that. I think. Maybe there's a chance that the original creators of these characters, again, they were mostly like self-inserts of friends of Eli's at the time. They actually all decide on their pop names without consulting each other, because again, no one consulted anyone, I guess, at this point. And then it just kind of became the amalgamation that you see before you, which isn't entirely inaccurate though, because in Tony TV. Their naming convention was essentially, okay, the person's civilian name must have the same letter as their pop name, but that's the only like classification. So usually that their names would be tied to like their powers, for example. So yeah, I guess cosmic pop with like psychic energy, essentially, you know, electropop, electricity. Crystal pop with ice, which was, you know, ice crystals, kind of, yeah, I guess.
That's reasonable.
Sure. Yeah. So basically stuff like that. Winter Pop is also a similar vein of ice. Some of the others in this one, like Eagle Pop, I'm not entirely sure about.
Yeah, can we play this intro again?
Sure.
I need to
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll actually pause this time. Okay.
Yeah, that might help. Okay. Yeah, we got.
All right.
What is that stylistic change all at the same time? Wait.
By the way, this is the creator's self-insert. Also,
okay. Got it.
Not to say that, yeah.
So we have Ebony, which is interesting naming convention. Okay. Ebony.
Well, yeah, but again, based on the attire and also potentially, I don't know, Ebony Keys, potentially.
Respect. Mary Melody. What was that? What is that change? I'm so confused.
I think it was from civilian clothing to pop outfit.
I'm gonna assume that's what that is.
Because... Yeah, civilian clothing to pop outfit. This is the pop outfits look like this, where there's honestly
that
like even
helps a lot.
Yeah, there we go. That's kind of like their magical girl, you know, color coding.
Now we got Melody, which is like very like musical coded naming right there. Melody.
Yeah.
But, like, so like it makes somewhat sense. But let's get to the next four, and it gets really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where we get Earth.
Yes.
Earth
Pop is like the darling of this channel, as far as memes go.
Why Earth?
Because she's the only one with actually defined character traits in the first season.
What, is she like actually grounded or something? Is she an actively grounded character?
Not in reality, but in
Okay.
the only one with a nose,
Interesting.
yes, as well.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. By the way, there is
What is-
outcry for me to tell
what
you
is
about
the
the shipwreck.
What is the shipwreck? Also, I sent Bond.
I was saving this for later, but okay.
Bond got two,
So
yeah,
one
Bond
of
got 2 cookies. Yeah.
yeah, but one of the most famous, if you've seen Across the Spider-Verse canon events that happens in the franchise, is a major shipwreck that occurred 10 years in the past of whenever these are set. Honestly,
Hold on.
yeah.
An
So
actual shipwreck.
well, an actual one in universe.
Okay, so it's not the Titanic. Good start.
No, I said 10 years before this took place, but not in 1922
Hey, we could have
in the
been.
present day.
We could have been.
Okay, so anyway, so back to this. So the shipwreck in question, it was hinted at in season 2 of the Jazz Pops originally, because that's when they were trying to find the members of a group that was called the Blues Pops, which eventually became a prequel. We found about what happened to them.
Is the Blues Pops just really sad or like?
No, they're all blue, different shades of blue.
Okay. Respectable. Respect. Let me guess. We got blue, teal, indigo, John. What else?
Also, by the way, Bon, I said it was 1922 because I said 10 years in the past of when this was set, which implies 10 years from 1912.
So yes, Bon. They did know the exact date.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, well, so back to this. So the Blues Pops, like at the end of their show, the last episode, the cruise that they're on, gets attacked by the pirates that they've been battling on and off in the series.
There's pirates now.
They've been pirates for some time.
They have been pirates for a long time, actually.
Okay, there's pirates now. Okay.
This is why I wasn't going to tell you about this part of until a bit later.
Peer pressure got to Jacob.
Yeah. So I knew as soon as you saw the message about the shipwreck, I knew you were going to ask. So anyway. Yeah, so of course, it sinks, and depending on the version of the story that gets told, in some early drafts, Gabriel Agreste was on the cruise ship and died on it.
No.
But that was retconned later.
What?
Gabriel Agreste has like 3 canonical deaths, depending on like which draft of the script we're in, as far as the franchise.
As it appears, the Gacha review is somehow turning me more and more into a Looney Tunes character every time I get concerned.
Okay, Jacob, can I make a terrible joke?
Okay.
Gabriel Agreste is the event that split the multiverse.
What?
I mean, he did alter reality, so
He wait. Was that it would hit it?
Yeah, Gabriel Agreste altering reality is canon. His death in the Popsverse is what splits the timelines, and that's the only logical explanation I have.
Okay, so
Vaughn didn't know about the Gabriel part.
I'm learning that I am actively becoming a Animal Crossing character now.
You become an Animal Crossing character every time you hear Fred's voice. Anyway,
that is true.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Has that actively been replicated on stream?
No.
Not on Gacha review. I don't think. I don't know.
It might happen soon enough.
Yeah, no, I'm yeah, because I want to finish telling you the story so we can get to the actual video. So, yeah, so yeah, like that, like Gabriel Agreste, either does or doesn't die. We're not sure anymore. But the Blues Pops also, get caught in the midst, and they actually end up being separated, and they all sustain amnesia based on like where they end up, which is why season 2 of the Jazz Pop is all about like a quest to find them, and, bring them back home.
Of course they have amnesia.
Yeah, well, otherwise Jazz Pop Season 2 couldn't have happened. That was the original emphasis, then the prequel happened later, like release order-wise. Chronology obviously happened first. Yeah. There was also another part about this where the Blues Pops were actually also, one of them was actually a member of the Disco Pops in present day.
So...
except for the thing is that the Disco Pops were all confirmed to be 12 or 13 years old. So if we do the calculation and we go back to when the Blues Pops were in operation 10 years in the past, that meant for a time there was a 2-year-old on the Blues Pops team. However, that part was actually retconned because at some point, unfortunately, Johnny lost his old channel, so he had to redo his series, and that was one of the things that got rewritten and retconned when Disco Pop's Revival started, which is now the canon version. That's why there's different, like, Gabriel deaths as well.
Bond, what?
No, she didn't die. She didn't die. None of the Blues Pops died on the shipwreck. They just sustained blunt force trauma and forgot everything. It's different, totally different.
I'm going to short circuit. I am. As
someone who already knew all of this information, I'm just sitting here playing with my animation program. Like, yep, same news, different day.
Mostly, I'm sorry. I'm grabbing the booze again.
That's because the new generation of pop trauma, as Bond said. Yeah. Also, now new generation of pop torture has ensued. Yeah.
Whiskey or bourbon? Whiskey or bourbon?
Oh, okay. I guess we couldn't avoid the alcohol forever. All right.
Both. It's both. Guys, we're going both. Cheers for trauma, everybody. Cheers for trauma.
Cheers for demonetization. All right. Moving on with this, then.
Woo! Like Eagle. What the?
That one is I'm more confused about. I don't think her powers are Eagle related at all.
She bird. And then we go winter, and then we have abbreviated English winter.
Yeah, we also had water pop for a second, which was Caitlyn.
Yeah, we had water. And
now we have
Rose. Hello, Rose. Okay.
Not a very disguised name. Not a very well disguised name.
Now we have plants. Okay, we got plants, elements, seasons, bird, and then musically inclined.
We have plants and earth.
And earth, yeah. Sugar.
And and food ingredients. Yes.
What is this?
Bear in mind, we're on season 4 right now. This is a problem that I actually had with a lot of Pops content, is that eventually they end up introducing so many new Pops characters that the groups end up being too big, and a lot of the time back there they already had a problem with having so many characters that it was and so little time in the video that they just couldn't that people just couldn't focus on developing all of them. That's why Earth Pops is one with a character trait, because no one else had enough time to even develop one. They're all on screen together all the time. Eli did reminisce than Just Because of 2 sometimes with different characters, and one being suspected of being an imposter, and then also another one of Ballet Pops in general, downscaled the number of Pops to just 4, which was much more manageable, and the episodes got longer. So, yeah.
Bond, what do you mean by get ready for camera angles?
I don't think Eli was doing camera angles at this point.
As somebody who believes in angles, we'll see what happens.
This is the second episode, Jazz Pops. When do the camera angles finally come in, is the question.
I think Ballet Pops, really.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which is a year after this, I think.
I already feel concerned, and the episode hasn't even started.
How many seasons of Jazz Pops are there? I think there are 4. Also, for the record, again, we knew about the shipwreck all the back in Jazz Pop season 2, which was one of the first projects before Blues Pops actively represented it. So the shipwreck was already known. It was like a huge bombshell that was dropped or anything. Yeah,
we're dropping.
Yeah. Camera angles up your ears. Camera angles in your yin yang. Camera angles in your 1, 2. Okay. Episode 2, very fun. Let's go.
The show has already fully overwhelmed my brain. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. I haven't even told you about Majesty yet.
Who?
You'll meet her soon enough. You'll meet her in a second. But yeah, see what you mean? There's so many. See what I mean? There's so many characters at this point that they can barely fit on the screen together. And we have guest stars now. That's inviting us over.
Guest stars already?
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, well, I mean, unlike Johnny, Eli waits 1 episode of grace period before introducing, extra people. No problem. If we didn't come over, Maddie and I would probably be super bored. Oh yeah, so I think actually if we go with Maddie, that means the Blues Pops are involved in this. Because Maddie is Magic Pop in this series. Yeah. You forgot that she was in this. Yes, it was that Maddie. Anyway. So bored, in fact, we had to stand on our heads and count passing cars.
Wait, who?
Yeah, so the real life, version of the character on the far right, is someone that we have all collectively had, like, massive issues with online. And somebody who I made like an entire an entire like video essay on.
Good.
Or part 1 at least anyway.
Part 1.
That's just the elephant in the room. Well, I mean, I guess because you lot started like screaming about Maddie in the comments, so yeah, I had to address it because the comments were telling me to. Annie, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
She's forgotten. She's on her head for so long she forgot what she did.
This is when you drop the menacing word in D&D. Yet.
Hmm. We could though. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Can you even stand on your head? They're gonna do it anyway. Okay. I could if I tried. Oh, an actual nod. One thing about like this era of Eli's content is that everyone is like so rigid. Like, I've noticed like none of the jazz balls have like really moved at all since the video started.
Mannequin shot, guys, come on.
Yeah, but we had like a nod at least. Anyway. Oh, brother. Anyway, should we play a children's card game? Or maybe a board game?
We should play Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, children's card game. Anyway.
Cluedo, Scrabble, Balderdash, Snakes and Ladders. No, and
yeah, Snap.
And Ladders.
I thought it was going to be like a dot, essentially. Like, just ellipses, but I don't know. Those are just some options.
Guys, the correct answer is Cards Against Humanity.
These conversations always bore me. That's not everything we're intending to do. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, there's almost like an art to like just a general conversation in a gacha video, because like, I mean, it's great to have characters, just being able to sit and talk for some time. Usually, especially like if they're really established, especially like at this point, season 4, then it's a fantastic thing to do. But yeah, because of the fact that it's usually about like the activities themselves as the part people like skip over all the time, it's like, okay, we've got to do through a formality of this, but yeah. Oh well. Those are just some options. I know. What about a game of who can eat a bag of popcorn the quickest? Alright, here we go. Everyone, say it with me. Classic Earth Pop!
Was I supposed to say something?
Okay. I say like that, like, Earth Pop's the only one who had like a character trait in season 1, and then also she was like the darling of the channel for the meme-wise at least. That's why. Because because the thing is that nearly every single line of hers was related to food. Like in the Avatar episode, like the Emran Players. Like the guy that played soccer in the Boy in the Iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, like most of his lines would relate to like his stomach or something. That was Earth Pop. and to some degree still is. So that's why I made a whole thing of like, who else but Quagmire or classic Earth pop, that kind of thing.
Who else but Quagmire?
Yeah. Well, we know who's winning that one. Yeah, it's like playing Harry Potter trivia against me. It's never gonna happen, people. Anyway. What? I'm getting hungry. It's almost afternoon tea time. How about Snakes and Ladders then? It's a classic and I haven't played in ages.
Come on, y'all should obviously play Cards Against Humanity, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, like, a real life, like a life-size Snakes and Ladders board that they're getting stuck in as like would be like a good plot for a Pops episode. Yeah. I mean, who won last time in Harry Potter trivia? Do we ever compete in Harry Potter trivia? I know I hosted that one time on stream, but that was before I met you.
Yeah, you had Harry Potter trivia, but you still won.
Yeah, we really do need a stream where it's just all of the guests come in here and we just do the Jackbox or something. No, not recorded, like full on live stream.
No, yeah, I got what you meant, yeah. Good plan.
Who is that?
Zoinks.
Oh, that is... No, that... Zoinks? What?
I think it...
Oh, yes, it's...
I think it's the Jazz Pops.
Yeah.
I
think it is time to do something with the Jazz Pops. That's Celeste.
Like the game?
Supposed to... No, well, I think more so like the color, but yeah, okay.
Celeste is actually a color. Wait, what?
Well, it's a color in Spanish, maybe it's not in English. But anyway, but that the character photo was the odd one out. Yeah, so because you so like intricate design.
What is the accent supposed to be?
But fuck.
I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a fusion of French and German. I think was what Eli told me.
French and
I don't remember exactly, but I don't know. Whatever I did just right there was essentially approved by the creator. So I'm going with that.
This reminds me of early 2000s Italia fanfiction, and I've barely seen anything of her.
Not the Italia fan. Not the Italia fan. I'd rather be reading the Italia fan fiction so far.
I mean, now I would normally say I'm intrigued, but I don't trust fanfiction with Italia specifically.
What do you mean? It's fine.
Is this what I sound like to you people? No. Definitely not.
No, it's not. This is what fictionally...
People only trust my French accent when I'm speaking actual French. Because for some reason in choir rehearsals, the director always gets me to pronounce "Vois sur ton chemin," but never mind.
I'm Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're Canadian.
Never Vinh has to go through the torch like me, but yeah, this is what we were saying before. New generation of of pop torture.
Okay, also I feel like it's gonna end up being more of I'm going to be either heavily confused or heavily concerned, but I'm always heavily confused and heavily concerned when I'm on this channel. So it doesn't really change much.
Yeah. If you come out to let me so happy quickly, then yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Lemons rap.
Lemons.
I don't pass.
Anyway.
Lemons.
Lemon.
But I can't find my spellbook. It's like, yeah, like me, you totally know how to pronounce it. Well, I mean, you know now because we chastised you for it and then you learnt.
Can I take a crack at this character?
What is this?
Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah.
I bet Leo has something to do with that. What's that?
Leolus? Who is Leolus?
No, Leo has, as in like as goes like silent H in French pronunciation.
Ah.
However, I do have several spells memorized.
Of course you do.
So that was unrelated then.
We stalled for time.
It's kind of like a D&D wizard being like, oh, where's my spell book? Never mind, I prepared all the ones I need. Who cares?
Smart enough, you just
We needed
memorize
to
the
pad
spell.
up the episode so it doesn't go by too fast.
See, this is where I come in. I'm a heavy D&D person. This is where I come in. If you have a spell book, but you memorize spells, memorize a spell that helps you locate the spell book.
Not a bad idea. Assuming something exists in that
Okay,
world, but yeah.
I was tracking chips online for your spell book.
Mhm.
I have one of those attached to my wallet at all times.
Fair enough.
Wait a minute! Where is my wallet?
Why?
Oh no! My foolproof plan has been foiled!
Like, I do also love that I'm turning into Dracula over time.
Where is my wallet? I wish to find my spellbook.
No, we need specifically, I don't remember his name, Tiny Rat Dude Dracula. From America.
Oh no! Well, that was Bitsy. I think you're saying that. Yeah,
Bitsy, yeah.
tiny rat girl. Yeah, like do we trust Brixie and Torbeck? Yeah. Bibbidi bobbidi attention span is got it. Okay, yeah, also true.
I will take the Bigsy and you take Torbeck.
Hey, Torbeck, what would you feel like going to join us in eternal life? Not really. It's too effing bad. Anyway.
And she just violently attacks Torbeck and
Torbeck violently dies.
Yep.
it was like Torbeck was just supposed to get bitten. No, apparently he's dead now.
Torbeck got devoured.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Torbeck lost a neck. That's the whole
However,
thing.
I do
Torbeck
have
lost a neck.
several spells memorized. I'm trying to get in character to how I used to read fan fiction way back in the old years of 2013.
I see.
Trying to
Fair
reminisce
enough,
on a
then.
voice that you did almost more than 10 years ago.
Thanks, Fawn. Torbeck is thankful for your compliments. Anyway.
You want a cookie, Torbeck?
No.
I really shouldn't.
Now, which one, Celestia? Which one?
Oh, it's Celestia. Not just
Yeah.
Celeste. Okay.
Yeah, just watch her pull out like Eggman's card machine from Sonic X. It's just like pull up the slots. Ah, this spell today.
Hold up the random name generators. Okay, spin.
I know. I shall transform the props into fairies. Nobody can change them back.
What?
Yeah, unfortunately, you forgot that their leader is a fairy.
Who?
Again, you haven't met Majesty yet. You will.
I'm scared. This character already scares me.
Majesty is a stalker and a serial killer. You cannot.
No, yeah, you should be. Majesty is the
What?
scariest figure in this entire series, and she's on the side of good.
What? That way they will be out of the way forever.
What?
Good luck, Ghosty.
She first impures Skyetsin. What?
I'm getting more of a Shifis Ionpwa Skiantian.
I've got them having a terrible
Yeah,
time.
that's Shifis Ionpwa Skyathine. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's got to be the record for the fastest Snakes and Ladders game I've ever played.
There's a map.
Fortunately enough, it means we had time to clear the board so it wouldn't have to be on screen. And
We
save
had
on
time
those
to
on
clear
those.
Efficiency.
Celestia only performs your spells at the most.
We will save on VFX by cutting away from the action.
We can't have people playing shoots and letters while I perform spellcraft.
See, but who actually wants to watch somebody play Snakes and Ladders? Like,
I mean,
It would have been more
If it
eventful than anything to happen in this
If
episode
it was
so far.
Cards Against Humanity, and they pulled up with what do Japanese find disrespectful, and you pull up the card, I'm not gonna make that
YouTubers.
reference. No, I was gonna make a completely different reference. That is something you can actually play in the card game.
Yeah, but anything that can actually play in the card game is probably not good to say.
But I won't say it. Let's make up another one.
Yeah. Except for God. Maybe the card that says God on it. You know, just simply that. That's fine.
We got I can't make that reference. I can't make references right now. Just keep going.
I don't know why you brought up Cards Against Humanity of all things. This was always going to happen.
I love Cards Against Humanity, okay?
Anyway. Oh wait, read my Celeste joke? Okay, hold on a second. I think of a plan as an advent calendar. Ah yes, it is Tuesday. Today is the day when I torment the jazz pops. Not every single day saying the exact same thing. I mean, potentially. I mean, if she were the leader of her own group, then maybe. Where'd you get all those ladders?
From
the ladders
the
are usually. The ladders are, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, luck, I guess.
Your shed's name is Luck. Good to know. Oh. What?
Okay, they're in pop mode now, so you can see them there.
Hello. Huh?
If it isn't the jazz pops.
Okay, so we have Eagle, Earth, Melody, but Ebony. Is that supposed to be water? We got water. Something winter.
There we go, yeah. Oh no! It was water. Yeah, it was water pop. Then it was. I don't remember. Yeah, I think this song. I can't remember, but this the purple one, and then Magic Pop. That's the one that's Maddie, and then Winter Pop at the end. Yeah.
We got purple. Peach like pink and Daisy like purple.
Yeah. First of all, I'm pretty sure Shoots Ladders and Snakes Ladders play the exact same way as each other.
They're played the exact same way, yes.
Yeah, so again, it doesn't matter. But also, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Shoots spelled Chuttes?
Oh, yes,
shoots?
Not
like the verb to shoot? Yeah.
Yes. Then again,
just checking.
Then again, I can't really blame KW. Spelling's hard for KW.
Oh my goodness! I mean, honestly, an easy way to spell your own name and make it 2 letters.
I mean,
I guess that helps.
Making your job easier.
Oh my! Okay, here we go.
Guys, I'm out. I messed up.
No fighting in the pops.
I might need to disappear for a few moments. No reason at all. I am gone.
You messed with the wrong person's grammar, boy.
How did we get up here? Can we continue the pops episode? My God.
Desmond, the moon bat.
Pray for me. Pray for me. I don't know what God is out there. I'm about to go meet him.
Who will pray for you when you're gone, or until another Vinh comes along?
I am so about to die. I am in so much danger.
When your body's gone. This is the consequence of what you've done. Here we go.
Oh, Vinh! I have a word for you.
Oh, I can't hear you. I'm going to Costco.
Oh, you better run to Costco because that's where I'll pay you, little man.
No way, KW knows where I live. I'm being stalked. No way.
Bully KW is quite the voice, actually.
Listen, man. Look.
I practiced this, Bon.
Look. about spelling. I have a best friend, okay? And I spell words right. But sometimes...
Mr. X to doubt.
Hold on, wait, I'm missing the logic here.
Sometimes
Wait a minute, I'm missing the logic here. I have a best friend, therefore I spell the words right. There's a missing gap there somewhere.
Absolutely. Causation and correlation have had some very as per your infidentiality look, so far you are inherently wrong.
Ben, I'm about to count to 3. You better hide. 1,
I need to. KW, you don't scare me. I'm better than you.
Then why am I right behind you?
There you go, he's hidden now. I hit him.
There is a very specific time when this happens. Is when Jacob pulls out the friend voice while we're writing the show when I bury myself inside of a giant pile of blankets, pillows, and stuffed animals. He knows.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about this. Yeah, for some reason, Fred awakens the inner Animal Crossing character inside of Vinh.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah, and I have no idea why.
So yeah, KW, just so far as within the very limited time you've been here, you've shown your lack in spelling, your lack in context, as Bond has brought up already. Do you want to prove more?
Hey, look, listen here. Look. I'm angry. That's why my grammar not so good. Okay, this is why
your emotions take control of you now.
KW angry. That is why grammar not so good.
So your whole in general intelligence is now being affected by your own emotions.
Hulk has PhD. Hulk promise.
So I don't know if I need to say this, but I feel like it's sort of important. How?
How what, Vin?
How? You just put into context that your own emotions influence your own intelligence. Scientifically, that's not how this works. If you make me go into sciences, you will lose, and you should realize that already.
I have an uncle who's into science. You want me to get him?
KW, most of the times when I'm on this stream, I end up complaining about the sciences. You don't win this. You don't need to get your uncle involved. You already know you should be losing.
I mean, unless you're me, in which case Moena's tail causes a science stalemate. Other than that, Vinh wins.
It was a stalemate, but that was also because of a piece of information that I had no clue about. So,
yeah.
Yeah, well, listen here, Vin. You got fired from Kiss of Rising Sun.
And listen,
what does that have to do with anything?
Besides, now you're saying that while Ghost is here.
You're the one that fired him.
You fired him. And anyways, I was fine with that. I didn't really need to run it's perfectly fine. I didn't need to run a D&D campaign with somebody who somehow convinced me to help them write a Solidarity Jimmy album.
Why are they... What?
KW, to be fair to Vinh, he was fired from Quest of the Rising Sun. I had to tactically retreat from Quest of the Rising Sun.
I had a chance. Ghosty did. And I feel like that sort of proves one very interesting thing. There was a problem somewhere. I wonder how long it took us to locate. Oh.
That was what I warned about when the idea of starting a new campaign with the same people was brought up several times. I was like, well, it's just gonna end up the same way unless we tackle this systematically. But yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be here anymore. Bon is like that. This is like a family. There's a family argument, and Bon is the one guest friend that's came in for a play date.
Bon, you should stay. This is gonna get so much more interesting. I haven't had a good listen.
Honestly,
I haven't had a good blasting session in forever. I've been really.
Honestly,
but you had one last week with Use Your Words.
Yeah,
honestly, Vinh, KW, if you two are gonna fight it out, then I'm gonna leave. No offense, but I don't want to be here for what is effectively a poop slinging session.
I don't think either were being serious right now, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not being
no!
serious at all.
No! To be honest, I know I'm going to lose anyways, but I just want to try to fight back because it's just funny to see me try to fight back!
It was a very obvious grasping at straws there.
Yeah!
Anyway,
yeah.
Excuse me for not getting the hint.
Oh, you would.
That's fine. We just explained. Yeah.
To me, I think when I'm joking very unobvious. So like.
Yeah, like
Well, yeah.
I could tell when Vin is joking from time to time.
From time to time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, these two have known each other, you know, for longer than either of us have known them. So
Okay.
yeah.
Real quick, I know you guys need to do your video or whatever, but real quick, this is the guy who decided, since I was keep getting frustrated with the Chica Frenzy game, so he
Oh yeah, that's
it.
great.
He has to talk about the history of pizza.
It was interesting, you know. And
Like, to be fair, the interesting of pizza is pretty interesting.
It is actually extremely interesting. In fact, we never finished, and I mean, now I'm not going to continue right now. We're on a Jacob stream. I'll save it for later.
We didn't finish because I already.
How did the history of pizza go into non-Jacob channel friendly events?
No, it's not that. It's that I don't
Okay.
want to waste our time now. We can save it.
That's fair. Yeah. All right then. Let's continue the video.
Absolutely. KW, you can leave if you want to. You can come back later and we can continue having this definitely joking argument.
I could just keep you in the back rooms until you want to come back in. Just have you in the private chat.
Fine, why not? Go for it.
All right then. There we go.
Okay, guys. Let's chill back. This. I didn't actually drink the booze. I got water in it. No, wait. I got a club soda. I'm grabbing the club soda. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Thank you for clarifying that for the sake of, you know, YouTube. Anyway.
Clarifying it like 30 minutes later.
Yeah. How did we get up here? Speaking of 30 minutes later.
Man, I wonder how magic. What is that?
Oh, okay. This is a rare aerial shot. We've never seen something like this in Jasper. Normally they just like imply they're looking down or something.
What is?
Might I say this is a real photograph instead of like
It'll weirdly look like one.
A vector image, yeah.
Yeah.
E equals MC2? Do you not know how to square?
Well, okay, I think this is a reference, by the way, if people are wondering. KW put E equals MC2 in the chat, but I've been implying MC squared. I'm not actually, honestly, like, depending on, like, the keyboard that someone has, that's actually a very difficult thing to do. So you have to, like, go into, like, a Word document and edit a squared thing itself.
Or
is there a
just
keyboard
use
shortcut for that?
Or just use the carrot.
The carrot?
You're telling me you don't, dude? Like you use the arrow, the CARA, the carrot, to represent
Right.
exponents.
Okay. There we go.
Yes,
Okay. That's
the carrot.
I've never called that a carrot in my life, but yes. Okay. There we
I've
go.
always called it
That's
a carrot.
yeah. That makes sense to represent.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like to-
there's a thing called supertext in like Word documents or something where you can like shrink something down. But yeah, okay.
KW, you call that a Timmy?
I call it
What?
the Uwu triangle.
Okay, right. No, we need to go back in. Okay, why is it Timmy? Go on.
Why the
We're
Timmy?
back already.
You're back already.
Why a carrot? Why is it called a carrot?
So, funny story.
Okay, there's a scientific reason for why it's called a carrot. I'll go into that after you go to why it's called a Timmy.
Okay. So, funny story. So, I used to be in the fan base of Saturday Gaming. I don't know if you guys heard of that YouTuber or not.
You kind of mumbled the username, so I guess not.
Solidarity Gaming.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't heard them.
Or Jimmy or Timmy, whatever you want to call him. So, yeah. Well, Korea calls him Timmy, the guy from Hermitcraft, right? Anyways,
Right.
So there have been times when I would type in his slide chat, I would somehow actually spell it like this when I was trying to say Timmy. So
for people wondering, that was this spelling here. That can you just put in the private chat. Which honestly I can understand because you're pressing the shift key and moving over to where the T is, but your finger slips to the 6, so it capitalizes the 6 instead. I get it. Yeah.
So I just call it the Timmy.
I see. Okay. All right. Vin, why is it called a carrot?
Okay, it actually is called a carrot. I did spell it wrong. It's CARET. CARAT is weight of gemstone. So it's called a carrot because originally the word came from carere in Latin, which means it lacks, to be separated from or to be free from, because the original use in proofreading as the chevron-shaped mark was to separate. Now, over time, that has proceeded to change into it has become the usual representation for exponentials in typing when you cannot actively go in and do the script to make it a exponential.
There we go. All right then.
Is it bad that I do not understand anything Evan just said just now?
I mean, it's not bad.
I
It's just
make a
you know.
joke about you being dumb, but I won't.
Oh, I'm not actually dumb. Don't. Finn, I am autistic. I don't know everything. I didn't mean it bad at math.
See, you understanding nothing either means two things. One, I didn't explain well enough, which I believe I did based on Jacob understanding it, or B, yada.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna say all the above because you did explain like very
all
quickly.
The above,
yeah. You did explain it very quickly, which I'm grateful for because time constraints. But yeah,
I do things very quickly.
Smart in different ways. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
Okay, but now I sort of need to ask, what's your way?
Everyone is smart in their own ways.
Video gaming.
I don't know if I should be disappointed, concerned, or both.
I don't know, but you can definitely check out KW's Shadow Generations playthroughs if you want some verification of that.
I mean, I'd assume she's correct in saying that. I'm just concerned by the fact that it's a video game involved.
I don't know if you want to.
And I can read books within 3 days, or even one day if I'm feeling up for it.
That is also true. That explains why Book Talk released so quickly, one after the other.
Remember, there's your own book, which is a literary disaster.
Well, but one that you can finish in very few days.
KW went silent. Oh no.
Okay, well, technically, whenever.
She pulled up the technically guide.
Like, it is your first book, so I'm thankful you're making mistakes in this one, so you can improve for the future.
Oh yeah, my first book has sucked as well. Yeah.
Everyone's first book is a technical
abysmal.
absolute mess.
Here it is. Look, you'll finish it in a few days. That's what I mean.
Is that the first edition or the second one?
I only ever bought the first, so it's the first.
Get the second one. It's a lot better.
Hey, we're not giving more money to you right now. We don't got time or money.
I mean, I'll do it later.
Right, no. I'm just saying you need to get the second edition because there is some improvements, but
okay.
See, but I feel like that already happened.
But also, one more thing I will say is that my trilogy books are going to be self-published no matter what, and they're probably still going to be somewhat not great just because it is the first story I've been trying to work hard to improve on and stuff like that. When it comes to like other books, like for some.
What that says about the other stories you've done is more concerning than what it says about this one.
The other stories before that. I mean, like
okay.
You just need an editor outside of your family to help you improve your like grammar and syntax.
Well, technically, my uncle did not want to hurt my feelings, even though I told him.
Yeah, that's why Ghost said outside your family. I think she knows that story.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but however, my mom actually have self-published her own books, though.
Still,
fair.
No. My mom has been writing a lot more and have been taking like writing classes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So honestly, like she actually have improved my writing a lot more because if you see my writing,
yes.
You would think I was street pop.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. Someone who's read your book, I wouldn't go that far.
No. I meant if I have never like if my mom had to teach me how to write. If my mom
okay, yeah.
Who, what, huh? Who is Tree Pop?
Well, Tree Pop, raising back to actually to go out to the franchise for a second. Tree Pop is another member of the franchise, but is also the name, the username of the creator of the Tree Pop series. So we do call her Tree Pop. It's kind of like Afmother creator, Afmother character. So Tree Pop, the creator, has terrible writing skills.
Yeah, and
Like,
so
like I
that's
definitely said, because I've tried to voice act said works of writing in
like,
the past, and yeah.
She was like planning to like help me edit one of my first stories, but I decided to scrap it just because it's like I don't really want to do like King Arthur story. This sucks. I don't like where the plot is going or whatever. And then we have Misfits.
Don't worry, leave the King Arthur story to us. Isn't that right, Vin?
Oh yeah. Don't worry. We got this. We got this. We chilling. We cooling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, I thought my uncle, because like, oh, he's also a writer too.
Actually,
technically.
KW, I don't know how much we've told you about King Arthur, but we cooling. We chilling.
Right, anyways, and then I thought, oh, he's also a writer technically, and he has done a lot of that stuff. I was awesome. Apparently, he didn't hurt my feelings, even though I'm like, I asked you to be my editor. You're supposed to edit these. Not tell me what I can do better.
They're family. They're in general like on their morality scale. They're not gonna want to hurt you.
You haven't met my sisters.
Sisters don't count because siblings don't count. They're a tease, and they always should be.
Maybe that's like a balance there or something. You know, it's either mother or combination of uncle and sisters.
Literally, my sister and my mom, they're like, oh my god. When they see my writing, they're like, okay, this is good, but you need to fix your grammar. And I'm like, rude.
I'm more impressed that you actually were able to get your siblings to read your works. I started to write a story about football, thinking that was the way to get my brother invested in my stories. And even that didn't work. Yeah, even that was too much.
KW has now admitted to grammar mistakes
reading.
along with her spelling and context mistakes.
Because me and my sisters, like, we had to do like every day, like, write something that my mom gives us. Like, my mom will give us a prompt, and we have to write it. So, like, for example, let's say, like, during Halloween, she's like, okay, I'm going to give you a prompt to write a scary story, and that's what we do. And then we read out loud, stuff like that, and she would say, okay, what are the pros and what are the cons? And stuff like that. And
I'm remembering that idea for if I have children. I'm stealing that.
You should. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's a very beautiful idea.
And so like I was like without him, yeah, like I said, I would probably be like Tree Bomb with no grammar whatsoever.
So you've admitted to grammar mistakes along with your spelling and context mistakes. You hit the triangle, KW. When are you gonna hit the square?
This was the test.
I've improved since then. Progress has been made.
Arguable.
Oh my god! I cannot wait for Mrs. Book 2 and 3 or else I can be done with them and actually focus on actual, like.
I will read a passage. I will read a passage of Misfits right now to prove that KW has grammar.
Okay, no. Okay, you read. Okay, tell me what page, and I'm gonna read.
KW, it's the first edition. There are no page numbers. I just opened it on a.
There's no page numbers.
On the first edition, the new one has them.
Okay.
On the first edition does not have them, but somehow the scuffed second edition does.
Listen, on the first day of Misfits, my true love gave to me not a single
As someone
page
who
number.
owns a first edition, how did I not notice this?
On the first edition of Misfits, my writer gave to me not a single page number.
Read the first paragraph of the first chapter.
Oh, okay, sure, fine, all right then.
Free Jacob reading.
I mean, I've read this on stream before. Actually, I think that at one point KW had she had to leave, so I had to entertain the stream. So I just took out Misfits and started reading to them. Anyway, okay, let's see. I was going to the bar to get info on my mission. I wanted to get it over with. My mission that the Mafia gave me. The Mafia aren't always the greatest. They can be cruel, but they gave me a chance to live after what happened. You are going to find out later. I found the bar I need to go in Everfell City.
NFL City?
Everfell City.
Okay, I heard NFL. I'm like, wait, hold on. I love NFL City. No, I see that, but I love NFL City, boy.
By the way, the font is really pretty.
I don't. It was supposed to be the same font. I don't know. Okay.
Oh yeah, like the actual book is not the same font, but yeah, unfortunately, but yeah.
Han just said the mafia aren't always the greatest.
Weeds.
Mhm.
Okay. Is that all, Jacob, or do you need to continue?
Well, I mean, you said the whole paragraph, right? That's
Okay, okay.
that's like this
God.
chunk here.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm gonna. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
here's
I'm
my
photo.
move. Okay. Okay, I'm actually nervous.
Okay,
Mafia aren't
so
always the greatest.
all right. Anyway, so back to this. I found the bar I need to go in Everfell City, which I would
Great
put
stuff.
2 there, but yeah, whatever.
Right.
It was sort of the only one, or it felt that way. I went in. I couldn't tell it was a bar, and the fight was scaring the costumers. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
We can start right there.
Cost.
Is this like the challenge? It's like you know, it's like Misfits tag. It's like every time you get a spelling mistake, it goes to the next person.
The costumers.
Okay, I'm gonna read mine now. Okay, here we go.
The costumers. There's not even a T. There's
Actually, no. I want Jacob to keep reading.
Yeah, I would love
Okay,
Jacob to keep reading.
okay. What happened was that Kenobi wanted to put customers and spell like the U and the O and switch them around.
Cousins.
Okay, anyway. I saw some people ran out of the bar. The bartender was fighting an old man.
Man,
But that old man wasn't like the other elderly. He's not like the other elders.
I'm not like the other elderly. I'm special.
Somehow every time I read this book, it gets better. Anyway, he fought like he was young. Like he hasn't aged. He was wearing something like from the Victorian days. He had a cane that was beautiful but deadly.
From the
His face was
Victorian
covered.
days?
Yeah, so this is like you know, a type of not too distant future type of deal, but you know, alternate timeline. So Queen Victoria is canon, I suppose.
Yes.
Anyway,
Again, this is supposed to be explains like years and years in our world in the future.
Yeah,
I know.
there we go.
It's just the Victorian days instead of the Victorian era.
Yeah, I'm confused by that too.
Again, okay.
well, I mean, it's kind of like you know, back in the olden days, you say that kind of thing. The olden days, the Edwardian days, Victorian days. I mean,
Yeah,
it
and
kind of
also-
works.
also-
Someone asked
also-
a very reasonable question.
Also, let me clarify
Define
this.
pain that is beautiful but deadly.
That is the definition. You know, that's the description right there. It's beautiful but deadly. So essentially, I guess it's like you know, very like you know like Lucius Malfoy's cane in the Harry Potter movies. You know, if imagine he used that to like whack people more than he actually does, like
Right.
like to just stop people's like
And
foot
also,
from moving or something.
whenever-
Yeah.
Also, with this character particularly that Jacob's talking about is not my own character. Ellie, shout out to Ellie by the way, who's my admin on the server, gave me permission to use this character in the book.
Hmm.
And so and we had talks about the character descriptions and stuff like that. But that was in the old server that was technically got deleted, stuff like that. So this is like what I can remember from the top of my head. And I even asked her like, is this okay? And stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. I get it, this is your first book and stuff like that. So do not worry. As long as you approve it or stuff like that, it is fine. And yeah.
So she's gonna be paying a closer eye to the second book than the first one. Got it.
Probably, yeah. And so in the game, I just thought about like, okay, well, this is like character's like first point of view kind of thing. And so the fact that she's seeing the fight, she's probably not going to see the details of the game because you know, it's fighting.
Well, she saw it enough detail to know that it's beautiful. So I guess
Yeah.
whatever brief bit she saw. Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's that. And so yes, I could describe the game more, but I honestly, again, I was not really good with description. I was trying to get better with description and details, but it's kind of hard because every time I look like, okay, how do you describe this? And I get nothing. So it's like,
Yeah, like one of my book series that is where I had a lot of action sequences, and I at the time was not that good at writing action. That was kind of like my way of training myself to do that. And yeah, one of the things that I found was, you know, depending on like how much description I wrote for the action sequence, the faster or slower pace the action itself seemed to be. Because obviously action's supposed to be quick, but books are all supposed to be descriptive, so it's like a constant like battle between them.
yeah, no. The only thing I'm struggling with these days is clothes description. Like I cannot find the right words to describe certain clothes. Like I can see it in my head, right? I'm like visualizing. Okay, this is what it looks like. How do I put that on page though?
I know that you've put like certain characters in Gacha before, like have like a
yeah, but I don't know how to describe that.
In fact, there's you in Gacha right here, which has changed since the book came out. But there you go.
Wait, what? Wait. Pull that up again. I wasn't paying attention. What?
This is just like the author section.
Ah, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll read my paragraph.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, we're done.
His face was covered by a plague doctor's mask and hat. I didn't know what to do. I heard their conversation, though, while they were fighting. The reason why they were fighting was stupid. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Oh god, I'm a little bit nervous. I was going to the bar to get info on my mission, and I wanted to get it over with. My mission that the Mafia gave me. The Mafia wasn't always the greatest. They could be cruel, but oh god, they could be cruel, but they gave me a chance to live after what happened, and it was better than nothing. I would do their missions, and they gave me clothes, weapons, and sometimes a shelter. It was dangerous, and I could lose my life, but that was life for me. I found the bar I needed to go to in Everfell City. It was sort of the only one, or it felt that way. I haven't really seen many bars in this city. You would expect to find one on the street or a block. Maybe the city didn't like bars. Whatever it may be, I went in. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. It started off with, like I was reading along to see like different parts that were kept or anything. But yeah, that's definitely way better.
Man, the mafia is still not the great. Honestly, it depends which mafia is it. Sometimes the mafia.
Well, the mafia's always not going to be the greatest. Regardless of.
What are you talking about? We got some lovely mafias.
And I'm gonna read this last part here. I was a little shocked that there was a fight going on. Everything was broken. The chairs didn't have legs anymore, and the tables were flipped over. Glass jars were on the ground with whatever beer or alcohol was inside of them leaking out. The fight was scaring the customers, spelled the right way.
You sure? You sure?
Some people ran out of the bar crying for help, and I moved out of the way. The bartender was fighting an old man, but that old man wasn't like the other. He felt like he was young, like he hadn't aged. He was wearing something like from the Victorian days.
Still that.
He had a cane that was beautiful but deadly. Black with a silver crow on top. He was using it as a sword. His face was covered by a plague doctor's mask and a hat.
Hold up. How do you use a cane as a sword? How do you use a cane as a sword? Describe to me how you use a cane as a sword.
Whack. Like that.
But then you're not using it you're not using it as a sword. That's more the baton. A sword is a slicing motion.
Fine. Slice.
But you can't cut with a cane. Unless the cane is sharpened, in which then it can't be used as a cane.
Well,
maybe it's a sharpened cane.
Here's the I can have spoilers.
The tip of the cane and use it like a spear. You can use it as a baton. You can use it as a. There's a lot of things you can use a cane as. A sword is not one of them.
Okay, I will say this. So technically, there is at one point, in the roleplay, because this was was based on a roleplay before drama happened, stuff like that. But I found out that the cane has other secret stuff. It eventually becomes a gun. In the roleplay.
Gun cane.
That sounds like something straight out of Ruby, actually.
Right. I'm just over here being like, okay, you know what? This is sick. This is reminding me of Ruby. And I was like,
oh.
I was like, how does that work? You know what? I do not care. I love it. I was like,
yeah, Ruby is the ultimate experience of going. Never mind.
I was like, okay, you know what? You know what? If I wanted to keep that in, I will keep that in. I want that game to be bad A. Since I can't swear.
Well, I'm sure it will be.
But anyway, Jacob, you see there was a proof in now because I actually
yes.
described the cane. So it's not
You-
still not the greatest, but I did somewhat better.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also
but
like how
now
you
you
combine some of the
misunderstood
sentences,
the
because
logic.
I was trying to make a point of pausing a lot because there were so many like 3-word sentences in there in the first one, and I like how you combined a lot of them in the in the
Yeah.
next one.
Also,
Yeah.
I know that it is a little bit shorter than like a lot of people would do it, but that's because like I had serious issues with run-on sentences growing up, so I'm always terrified.
Oh,
like,
so you overcorrected.
yeah, and so I have corrected. I'm like, let's just try to keep it nice and balanced. So I made them like a little bit longer. They're still a bit short, as you can tell, but I kind of like that style, honestly, where it's like, yeah, it's still long, but it's not like super long, like a run-on sentence,
I guess it could be like a character trait for Amiya, who is someone who is, like a person of very, very short sentences, because most of the time she's, she's a lady of action more so than words.
Right, exactly. And so, but yeah, after Mrs. Book 2 and 3, I am like, I'm gonna actually work on have a professional writing and maybe get an agent or an editor sometime in the future, because I do really want to. That's my dream goal. And so,
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm trying to finish like the book that I'm doing right now to see if I can get it like published while I'm here, because it's set in Galicia, so I thought it would make a lot of sense.
yeah, no, because my first goal was get a book out that is self-published, and I did. So I was like, my dream is actually becoming true. So, and I thought,
Yeah.
and so I thought, okay, let's just finish this trilogy. It's not gonna be the greatest, but let's just try to finish it at least, and then work on bigger projects like Earth Takes Gold, because I am actually still writing it.
Yeah, like after I finish this book that I'm doing right now, I might go back to Earth Takes Gold. We'll see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
maybe. And
I
hopefully
just
find it,
checked that. Wow, we hit 30-minute rant. Yo.
and look
Yes,
into
that we
information.
took with her minute rank, several minutes ago. You've just kind of like noticed that now.
I remember
I put that comment on stream a while ago while you were all still talking.
Yeah, okay, the last thing I will say is that, like, I will also going to be looking to it, find ways to where because I'm using Microsoft Word, because I like it a little bit more than, like, other editors I have used previously, like Google Docs. It doesn't catch my editing. So, I'll probably find ways to, like, ask, like, friends and stuff like that who has been writing professionally or whatever, being like, does this look right, or something like that, before like actually publish it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, we're on
Been on
30.
this for almost half the stream. Okay, well I think it's time to finally circle back.
Yeah. Sorry.
At least, yeah,
And the
at
fact that
least
all
a little
came
bit.
from Timmy.
Of course, yes.
Timmy
Oh.
Turner. No, I'm joking.
Speaking of KW, do you want to go back into the void?
Sure, why not?
All right, we'll call you back in, I don't know, probably 2 minutes. Okay. So what do you mean? This feels fine to me. I guess Eagle Pop is okay with being teleported around. Well, you're also the one with the flying powers. Wait, hold on. If you don't all have flying, oh, I guess yeah, because we've got the wings now. For the record, Vinh, they don't normally have wings. This is them being turned to fairies. Yeah. Did Ghosty doze off? I don't know. She might have. Ghosty, you still here?
What?
Okay, I'm just wondering if you dozed off or not.
Yeah, I did.
Ah, there you go.
I just kind of tuned out of the conversation, put my head on my desk, and just kind of dozed off.
Wait, are they called eagle because they have the flying?
Have you got like a Jeremy style keyboard print on your forehead now?
Yes.
Wait. Ghost, you
Yeah.
fell asleep?
Yes. You guys were ranting for so long. I was waiting for us to resume the Pops content so we can get this out.
If only
So
the
we can-
camera was on, and we just see Ghosty just asleep, and it's just
Oh, I've done that a couple of times where like a rant gets exceptionally boring for me, and I just start going like that. Emily Pop translation removes her nose. Yeah, that's yeah, weird actually. Oh yeah, because I think like Eli updated her like regular Gacha OC, but then didn't update the Ebony Pop transformation accordingly. Anyway,
Maybe it will be updated next episode. I hope so.
maybe.
yeah. What do we do now? What are we gonna
Ask
do?
Majesty for help.
Who?
Here we go. Let's go. Oh,
No,
she's
she's
busy.
busy
Wait,
helping the disco pops.
is she
Wait,
not in this episode?
yeah.
Is this a Pops episode without Majesty in it? That feels
Wait,
wrong
Jacob.
somehow.
This
Yeah?
means Majesty can't MacGuffin away the problem of this episode.
Which I guess, again, considering that she is a fairy herself, I suppose, yeah.
Does that also mean
well.
I do not get to meet this very supposedly interesting character?
Yeah.
Is that a good
Interesting
thing?
is definite. For now, I guess, but it does mean that, I guess means that you get to experience her when you come back later.
Is she plotting,
She's
is she plotting the disco pop's demise? Yes.
plotting my demise, if anything. I feel,
Oh,
I feel
yeah, that's
endangered.
right. Hmm. Don't you fret, Ghosty, they'll talk their way out of the problem. Possibly, yeah.
They about to talk no jutsu. Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, their combats sometimes are on the level of Dora versus Swiper in an average episode.
No, do they have more or less talk no jutsu than Naruto?
I don't know. Okay. Also, I'd really like to have a word with whoever turned us into this. You don't look that different, apart from the wings.
They're tiny. Assumedly, because fairies small.
Well, yeah, but we won't know that until they land. I was being something about my win of snakes and ladders. Exactly, priorities here, people. Yeah.
Bond, that is crazy.
I grow wings, I fly up immediately, start to build up defying gravity, pass out from the pressure change. As you're passing out, pressure, pushing down on me, pushing the.
Your organs just casually explode.
More like imploding, but yeah.
What
my
is
guess
a star tribe and what is a zodiac?
Well, the Star Tribe and the Zodiacs are two different bands of villains that the Jazz have gone up against in previous seasons. It can't be a Zodiac, we just defeated them. Also via Talk no Jutsu.
Talk no jutsu, baby. Naruto.
Yeah, that was the season 3 finale. It was quite something. Well, whoever it is can't stand on their head and count passing. Oh, sorry, can stand on their head and count passing cars. Wow. Okay, that is quite a lot for one of these characters to say.
Call back.
Granted, it's the one that I don't remember the character traits of or the name of, so maybe that's why. But okay.
Hey, at least we get a callback. Even if we didn't-
Angel.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Angel pop, huh?
No time for jokes. Yeah, jokes. We gotta figure out how to change back. Sorry, just trying to lighten the mood with some death humor.
Well, you say light
Always.
in the mood. You say light in the mood. You should already feel lightheaded with how high up you are.
Hmm? Unless fairies are immune to that.
That's a good point.
There goes Aiden's pop name. Well, okay, the Angel Pops are already a planned series by Nina the Kind-Hearted Kid.
Besides, Aiden can be angle pop.
Okay.
Why is this such a bad thing, girls? You have wings. That's dope.
Yeah, we'll see the size difference
If they're tiny
that
though,
applies.
then everything is ruined.
That'd be like an amazing reveal, by the way. It's like they touch down and then suddenly you just see like a car like roll by with this like cast like a huge shadow over them.
Yeah, the car over their heads just.
Never fear, rescuers here.
What? Huh?
I don't know. All Might showed up, I guess.
Yo, All Might, let's go, All Might.
Who said that?
Come on, All Might, pull up. Who?
We did.
I'm gonna get my blankets and pillows.
Floating in the sky. Why are these two
I
here?
need to-
What
I
are
feel as
they
if I
doing
need
here?
To be prepared for something very important to happen, I'm gonna grab my blankets and preparing for pillows.
You know, until you started reacting, I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, of course. I've got I got to do the thing now."
I'm gonna.
There was a time that when a pink cat girl would immediately do a thing with someone KW for. Now it's all me.
No.
We did it!
Anyway. Who are you guys? I don't remember seeing you before.
Well, we haven't really crossed paths. Pharaoh did the voice. Hope everyone's happy.
Oh no, Vin, you've muted us. Vin, don't mute yourself because Kate was got to hear this now. Remember, she's still in the back room, so you promised you would hear this.
I had to go do something. What happened?
Okay, well, I was just saying, Kate needs to hear the Animal Crossing.
The what?
The Animal Crossing.
Okay, I just got back. Okay, what happened?
Okay, never mind.
Vin
We're
is having
carrying on.
catgirl PTSD.
But anyway,
Oh,
we're
that-
Treat
no, no,
Pop
no,
and
no.
Need Pop.
Oh, okay, so this is Treat Pop. I didn't recognize her because she actually looks relatively normal.
No, I didn't recognize her because she.
No.
No, I didn't recognize her because she isn't making me regret my life.
Why you bringing the voice back? Now I regret my life.
Why you bring a device back?
I have already buried myself under all of my stuff. It took 2 seconds.
Alright, Treat Pop, no, where are the lips? Yeah, don't question that. Oh, we'll get them back. Yeah, forget what you wish for, you just might get it, you know?
Hey, that rhymes.
Wait, I've seen you guys before, I think.
It happened to
Yeah, it's like,
happen.
what? Yeah, that's right. You kidnapped me and put me in your show without telling my creator. Also me. Yeah, that's why I know you.
Yeah, I know you because we had a collab that you didn't ask about until the last second.
Man, no wonder.
The thing is, I think this happened like way before that was even a thing. Just we watched that video for this one.
It's like we asked,
Okay, here's the thing, Bond. My Animal Crossing impression is extremely conditional. Jacob
Yeah,
knows this. It is heavily conditional.
Yeah. Everyone runs the Gram Monster.
Anyway, I was about to say, that was funny when we asked Treat Pop or Tamsin if they asked Eli about the collab, and they were like, "Yeah, I should probably ask about that."
Having already like laid out the plans for it. Yeah. See, the thing is like in the early days of Gacha, a collab was essentially someone else's OC appearing in your video. That was what a collab was called in Gacha. That's why they now call them fake collabs, but back then they used to be called real collabs. And I think Treat Pop was still kind of stuck in the old ways a little bit. The old ways from the old days. Oh, Kevin wants to be let back. Okay, all right.
Vin, when did that voice even start? How can you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. For some reason, Fred just triggered this response. I have no idea why. I didn't even do anything. I was the peaceful character in this series. Why do I get this reaction? So tell me, what have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this?
I was like, is Animal Crossing? I literally thought Animal Crossing was playing in the background. I'm like, wait, no, I'm in my room alone.
I like how during that whole thing with the Catgirl Island, I wanted to be the unhinged Catgirl, and then I became just the most quiet, passive little thing.
And
You were the bard! You were the bard character! And you were quiet! I was trying to be like, the stealthy character because I was the rogue. And somehow I'm the one who got them.
But this is not a tangent. This is me just asking Vin, how did this happen? If it was a tangent. Oh, wait, now I am
How are
paying
you
attention,
talking
aren't
about,
I?
KW, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Check out doing the voice one more time.
No,
Okay.
please don't.
You've drawn attention. The viewer attention has gone down the drain.
Vin,
would say it's now the advent of all the tangents. Our focus is gone again.
God.
All right. Back to the back rooms we go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what KW was talking about. Nothing was happening.
You're an Adventures of Neat Pop and Life of True Pop and Trust Pop. Both the actual names of the shows.
The actual names. Wait, are the shows canon to the universe?
Well, we know
that
the Life
how
of True
they-
Pop and Trust Pop is because of the collab. So, well, I guess this is the confirmation. This is how, like, the crossovers tending to work, and also because all of the pops are, like, kind of like fans with each other, similar to the Totally TV characters. They all know of each other, and they all, like, admire each other's, you know, hero and musical prowess. So, yeah, I guess, like, they're, the shows being, like, the actual existing inside the universe is really already, you know...
In which case, I ask, what kind of musical prowess are we talking about with Treat Pop and Trust Pop?
Well, okay,
The
that was
looks-
more Totally TV stuff, but yeah, not everyone does musical numbers. Honestly, like, only the Eli
No,
shows
I
have
meant-
musical numbers.
No, I meant the Treat Pop and Trust Pop did have a musical number. It was just
Oh yeah, it was taken from the ballet pops.
yeah, that and there was a couple of loops smashed on top of each other that one time. And
Yeah,
it
so-
sounded very abhorrent.
That also happened after this video came out, so Ebony can't be referencing that yet. So yeah, from some spot into video conversation. Yeah. In True Pop Trust Pop found the rings on the street. Well, that was always canon. That was always canon to their series, regardless of whether or not the franchise was affected.
Yeah, Majesty just dropped them. They fell out of her pocket. And then she was like, she felt her skirt dress pockets later. And she was like, huh, where did those rings go? Oh, well, I bet this won't have any consequences in the slightest.
No, yeah, Majesty is just like the kid from Polar Express, never fixed that hole in a pocket.
I love that movie.
Your on top of stuff is car related, like mine. Well, yeah, but again, you added like your own twist a little bit at the very least. But for the most part, while the coolest things about like the pops as a whole, like Toon TV and the franchise, whenever they go into this, is like the actual original songs that they have. It's not just like performing cover numbers, which would have been an easier thing, apart from licensing. So I see why Toon TV didn't do that. But yeah. Anyway. That movie came on TV a couple of days ago, so that's why it's fresh in my mind. That'd be us. Are you a fan of them? Yes, I do enjoy the episodes, so I guess you could say I'm a fan. I'm so glad this is an Eli video, not a Treebot video, because this would be like incredibly self-indulgent if it were. Anyway.
Wait, KW was like, wait, Ghosty, have you had them making a second film?
A second film of what? Polar Express? Is it like a...
Yes.
I'm guessing... Oh, I hadn't heard of this. I'm intrigued.
I'm very confused and very scared.
I'm intrigued, actually. I can definitely see them doing like a you know, next generation, whole new like roster of kids, basically, you know, having their own things. With like, you know, mocap updated from like the 20 years ago that the film came out. Yeah, honestly, that seems like a you know, got some promise to it. Not even gonna lie. Anyway.
That's awesome!
Well, would you mind if you could change us back from whatever we are? Are you kidding? They didn't even land! We just saw them appear as fairies in the land.
What just happened?
I'm
Okay,
getting home. So whenever Majesty isn't around, someone else comes into Deus Ex Machina them.
Wait, what?
That's-
Great.
Someone else
Congrats,
comes-
Trooper. You turned into Majesty briefly.
like, it would have been interesting if they have to, you know, find someone to fix the problem or find the solution by themselves.
Yeah, or alternatively, even if they just sang to solve it like they do in Totally TV and in later Eli videos. But yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm getting hungry. I'll put Keno back in for this one. All right, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Classic Earth Pop.
Oh god, if only there was a way to turn KW down individually. So I could still hear everybody.
Sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me turn down my mic. Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
All right, then.
Thank you, KW. You just sometimes tend to screech directly into your microphone.
Okay. I've been trying to reposition my mic, and it's hard to find a good, just kiss perfect position.
KW like entering a stream sometimes is like it's like you know that like meme of the bird like turning its head backwards and then it's screaming like that like that. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, especially when she comes in like with like the angriness. Yeah. Anyway,
so I'm just gonna say, Trace Pop's design in this video is a lot better than the one she has in all of her series. Like,
absolutely, I didn't recognize her because it actually looks okay.
Like, it actually had a nose or something, and boom, done. Like, it's just like, I'm like, why can we not have this design? Why do we have to? I'm sorry, but like her designs are very, very much ugly. I just do not like the same color or anything like that. And I've been trying to teach her, hey, use different shades or use different colors to still have those colors be bright, but it's not hurting people's eyes. And she's like, okay. And then I see her progress, but then she goes back to 1, and I'm just like, you cannot be taught. I cannot teach you. I can't. You're not listening.
Some people tried to get away with that to be like, oh hey, this is like something like your approval, but then I will go back to my ways because they're easier. It was kind of like like scripting and editing lessons for Aiden, where it's like took a while for like him to like start doing certain things on his own that made his series better. But we got there. And then Mrs. Dysart came along, and then kind of all of that was deliberately undone. I'm talking about the editing and the minimalism of the visuals, not the and the story, not the voice acting.
Also, might I point this out? Eagle Pop is the only one who has the pop power to fly, so if they turn from fairies into people while up in the air, it's not going to work out very well for them.
I'm hoping that the reversal spell will also teleport them back to the ground, but yeah, maybe not. We'll see.
And of course, that's what we're here for. We somehow knew this was gonna happen. I don't know how, but we did.
We're here to fix your problem, for some reason.
We're gonna fix your problem that we couldn't have known you were gonna have until like 5 seconds ago.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is Tree Pop evil in this video?
No.
No. She's here to solve the problem, but she shouldn't know about this. I mean,
okay.
Honestly, the way for her to know would be if she were a double agent working for Celeste, but I doubt that's what's actually happening. Then again, she did make Eli turn evil one time in like a video, but yeah, I don't know.
So
anyway,
that means it's
I'm the one formatting his Christmas script. What are you talking about? Well, one of the lessons was get someone else to look over it, but I'm kidding. He did that already. He always like had me like look over stuff.
Wait, whose script?
Aiden's. As far as spelling and such, like that's just a never-ending. That's a never-ending uphill battle. But I mean, I mean things like allow action to breathe and not have to like skip ahead. Don't compromise too much on visuals to the point where you're going to end up regretting it later and having to remake the thing in the first place. Apply like your own music and sound effects that will be like a little bit more than just like the loop tracks. Kind of a similar, kind of like the Prism like learned but in reverse for good versus bad karma from yesterday. Yeah.
And this is why I wasn't going to ask Bond about audio edits because that's also part of the concept. And just on a story, I'm looking for someone to edit my audio or whatever. Jacob gave me some suggestions, and one of them was you, Bob. I was like, I don't want to bother them because they're probably busy.
Yeah. Imagine developed from breaking news. Rainbow manifests in the form of girls floating in the sky.
I know. I just wanted them to have wings, or just have some like magic circle or something, just to show that they're like flying and stuff like that. Because like I get it during like the flying pose, because I could tell that's a flying pose. But like, I just want to like.
As someone who loves post-production effects, like my heart depends on them, I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. Because some of the pops do inherently have flying powers, like Eagle Pop.
I guess so. Something feels off to me. That's
Like-
why.
I'll tell you something that feels off to you. Treat Pop or Tamsin doesn't have flight powers.
That's the issue. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know if Neat Pop does or not. That's another question.
Paying attention. What did you say? Continue. Oh, okay. So, long story short, I asked Aiden if he could help me edit like the audios, because my audio and Jacob's audio, because apparently we're the only persons in that episode that need to have voice recordings. Need to be edited and cut. So if I find like the best voice lines or whatever.
I did voice like 3 people in that.
Right. And so I asked Aiden, and he's like, sure. And I'm like, listen, there's no like time limit or anything like that. I just want it at least done before 2025, so that way.
So that is a time limit then. The time limit is December 31st.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I just said
Probably
that,
30th to give it your day to put them together.
Right. And so he's like, yeah, sure, I could do it. And then I sent him the voice audio, and he's like, yeah, I've been busy with real life and job stuff and whatever. I was like, okay. So I asked Jacob, and he suggested you, Ghosty, Prism. There was someone else.
Yeah. So she asked me if I knew anyone who was good with like like editing. So I listed like every single person I could think off the top of my head that had made their own like shows with audio.
And
so a lot of people.
So I said, I don't really want to necessarily bother Bum, because they're probably busy with their own projects or whatever. And I didn't want to also bother Ghosty, because I don't know what's with her life going on, and I don't want to stress her out. and so he's like, yeah, so I've been trying to find like time to figure out. I probably can do it on my own. It's just,
I guess one person I didn't mention was BB.
But she probably will ask me to pay her, because she's all about.
Oh yeah, fair, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Emily was one of them as well. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. I asked him like sometime around in November, like early in November, I think. Right? That's when.
I've returned from the void. What did I miss?
What? You asked me about audio editing like a couple of days ago, maybe yesterday.
No, I meant like when I sent him the audio, Aiden.
Wait, what's happening?
I wouldn't know that. Yeah, none of us would know that. We weren't there.
Yeah, Emily is busy too. Yeah, so, and also Jacob's kind of busy with my cover songs.
Yeah, and several other things, but yeah, mostly those two things. I just noticed that there are 10 days until Sonic 3, thanks to your description, so I will move those up the priority list.
Thank you.
I'm so confused. What have I missed?
Not much. We're going over KW. KW is looking for people to help edit audio.
Not me.
Yeah.
And also we established that Trooper doesn't have flying powers, so shouldn't be flying right now.
Okay, yeah, that's why it was bothering me, because I knew there was something bothering me, because I remember something where I was like, this ain't right.
Like, I'm making an excuse that Neat Pop is probably flying because she has wings on her staff right there, which might allude to her flight powers.
Maybe her
But
power is
Tree Pop-
telekinesis and she's able to lift herself and Tree Pop in the air.
Hey, it could
I
be
don't
that.
like that
you know?
idea, though.
Yeah,
like that
I don't
idea.
know
That's-
much about Neat Pop actually. I've recommended that one a couple of times and I never got round to it.
Here's the thing, like, I do not understand any Tree Pop's lore or anything like that, and the fact that she's also making British pops, I'm just like, no, can we? No,
Well, most of
just
Tree Pop's lore is
no.
missing.
What is the British doing?
Most of Tree Pop's lore is missing, but no, she's making a series called The British Pops.
Oh.
Everyone put your helmets on and get ready for the stereotypes.
Helmet on.
Wait,
Well, we'll
but
see. I mean,
I
Tree
could,
Pop herself is British, so she might actually just, want that as a familiar setting.
I could maybe squeeze you in if I have time. Oh,
Yeah.
but are you talking about with my audio
Yes.
stuff, or you? Okay.
Yes.
If you, sure. Just let me know if you're actually free or not, because I don't want to put any like strain on you, being like, hurry up, because I do not want to be that kind of person.
Faster.
If anything, I could just do like the other stuff in 2025. I just thought I could get that done before 2025, so I could like literally on January be like, right, let's get some duty done.
Like, I just kind of came in because I got home from a doctor's appointment before Jacob went live. And it was like, yep, I can attend this. I have time.
I'm trying to tell you that.
And I guess good thing you did, because I don't know if it's going to go on for as long as it has. Good lord.
Because
for the episode where nothing seems to happen, it's another
Anyway,
classic, situation,
can we
Deus Ex Machina solution.
Yeah, we
yeah.
yeah,
Can we
for
continue
a
with
while.
the episode, please? So we
Yeah.
can get past the Deus Ex Machina solution and see if it's something actually interesting happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love something interesting to happen.
Neat, do your thing. Julie, do the thing.
Crawl, pull the lever.
Maybe we should go to the ground first so you don't fall out of the sky. There we go. And now we're going to find out if they're tiny or not.
They're still the same size. I don't understand why they're struggling.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
They are
Oh,
the
they're on
same size.
Wh-
I thought they
when-
were on the same path, then yeah, I guess we would have seen that. But yeah, no, the trees
So
are fine. So,
we're not gonna have them fly down to the ground. We're just gonna have a scene transition.
Instant transmission, baby.
Yeah. No, let him fall, yeah. Let him fall, let him fall, let him tumble down and fall. Come on, who's with me?
Jacob. We're already working
Yeah?
on that. We're already working on that. Don't worry.
Alright, let's change you guys back.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
I guess Neat Pop remembers the spell immediately, unlike Celeste, who had to look for it for a second. But I think it would be better if I change. Who cares what you're wearing? What's the point of that?
There is no point. It's just to extend the runtime. Runtime extension seems to be a very important topic.
Queen mode activated.
What? What?
Queen Neat?
Oh, it's a neat queen, that's why it's a neat queen.
Yeah. That's a lot better. Are you ready to go back to normal?
No.
Yes.
You're not losing anything.
Alright, take it away, Neat.
I don't like that name. No, no,
Is it-
no, it's good to you. I'm just saying. I just.
What are you
don't
talking
like
about? What are you talking about? The name is neat.
Yep. There we go. It's gone. And then the down. Yep. There we go.
And this is
We're
where the
back to
episode
normal.
ends.
Thank you for saving us. We have to return the favor and save you sometime.
Why is it?
Oh, and that was the open invitation. That was all the excuse that Tree Pop needed. No problem. We're happy to help. And maybe you will one day. Anyway, Treat and I have to get back to what we were doing.
What are you doing?
Well,
Why are you even here?
Yeah.
They were just existing.
Why are we still here? Not even just to suffer. We were just here.
They barely
I-
suffered because they were barely fairies for more than like a minute. I'm gonna see you again another
Honestly,
day.
I've never seen such an action-packed Gacha episode until today.
Bye!
Bye. Now that we're back to work, can we go home and eat something? Oh, okay, right. Again, everyone, including you, Vin. 3,
Wait, what?
2, 1. Classic
Classic
Earth Pop.
Oh, I missed it. Oh.
Ghosty's just done. Hello, hello, Eli, creator of the video. We're introducing a new person to the franchise.
I'm so confused, concerned, and I have I feel like I say this every stream at this point. I don't know what drugs I was on. I think this time I don't even know if I wanted to be on them or not. I've said this the last 3 streams. I don't know what drugs I'm on. First time I didn't want to be on them. Second time I did. Third time I don't even know what's happening anymore.
I'm dying anyway, so this is my normal state.
We all
okay.
are.
Yeah. even Eli's joined in now. Yep.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, I still can't. I feel slightly embarrassed.
The best part about the Earth Pop meme is the fact that like the original creator of Earth Pop has no idea it's even a thing. Because Eli hasn't contacted them in a while, so they have no idea it's become like a running gag. Ballet Pops is better. Watch that. Yes. Ballet Pops is the best pop series in the franchise at the moment. So yeah, that's a good place. Although I will say if you start with Ballet Pops, you won't want to check out the other ones.
I hope Vinh gets to watch Secrets of the Plex finale, then history truly repeats itself with someone joining him this.
Oh yeah, the intro of season 2 is out. That's a good point. I mean, I wasn't planning to review that, but actually, now that you mentioned that, I probably can put this on as like a bonus just to show, the progress that's been made since, this video.
Bond, there's a very high chance that does happen. Where I watched the Secrets of the Plex finale while on, if Jacob reviews, there's a very good chance I'm going to be on stream.
Oh, he already did. That's how I actually met him, because Bond sent me the live stream.
I am
already over.
Okay, hold on.
And I was like, really, Bond? You could let me join the live stream? By the way, that is just a joke, like, I'm not actually that bad. I was just like, oh, really? Come on, man. I would love to see the reaction live, too.
Yeah, I mean, that would have definitely helped. Because the thing is, I started with episode 5 because it was uploaded on a different channel, which is one that Bond was using to reply to me at the time. And I thought the other one was like deleted because I didn't know there was another channel, and there was no way for me to properly like search up the videos because they weren't easy to find anywhere else.
Okay.
So I had to start with episode 5.
So see you.
Oh, bye.
Okay.
You had to go.
Well, I
You
guess
had
I
to
don't. I guess I need to explain that anymore because everyone else knows the story. Okay. Oh, brother. And there we go. There we go. I feel like if there were ever a Jazz Pop Season 5, classic Earth Pop would be an actual thing.
I like, if Eli hasn't done it yet, she has to. Like, come on.
I think there might have been like a couple of crossovers where maybe it was like brought up, but I don't remember. But yes, roll credit. I wasn't being serious. And okay, and here we go. Well, that was a good episode. So much action, so much suspense, so much emotion, so much investment, so much excitement. It's like the Doge meme from 2013. Much excitement, such investment.
Okay, is it bad? The only good thing out of this episode was Trees Pop's like character design in that one. Like I'm trying to find the pros, but that's the only pro I can find. I mean, I guess like the music isn't too bad either, but like,
yeah,
oh,
we have heard we have heard in like the other we have heard the music in like other Pops videos before this point, but it still fits here. Although maybe something more like fairy adjacent would have kind of like been a good thing to have like unique to this one.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Much wow, very excitement. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. And getting featured to season 2 Ballet Pops, including the classic Earth Project. Yay!
Yay! Let's go!
This is the thing that I didn't get to mention to Vin. Gacha Review has manifested so much content into the franchise at this point. it's just like if people know, they know, but if they don't, it would go like over their heads as to what's like actually changed. Apart from I guess like a general attitude of satirizing themselves.
Yeah.
Before Bond came around and was like, "You're not satirizing nearly hard enough. Let me show you how it's done." But yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, so Bond says, "Bless you." It's our fault. This is all your fault, Jafar. Anyway, so what was I saying? So yeah, obviously the problems with this episode are, you know, the ones that you would expect, as in, like, you know, the transformation itself could be interesting, but they didn't do anything like as fairies necessarily. There wasn't anything that was like different about them really, apart from, I guess, the wings. They were only spending like midair for a while, and the fact that Majesty wasn't in this episode was kind of interesting to me, because of course, you know, Majesty canonically is a fairy. Avalonia is a fairy planet, you know, in the lore. So the fact is the one like main fairy character they would have, well, I think also Cheshire at this point. The two main fairy characters they have at this point, neither of them were called upon for this moment.
Actually, thinking of the biblical lore of fairies, Majesty actually makes sense now.
I'm sorry? Wait.
Okay, fairies in biblical mythology are angels that aren't pure enough for heaven, but not pure enough to fall.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And considering how Majesty is usually characterized as a stalker who intends to do good by being an absolute crazy person, maniac who puts kids in danger.
Majesty is chaotic good.
So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, if, you know, the characters in, like, the DC universe fear Superman, and there's, like, a constant thing. It's like, oh, you know, what if Superman turns bad? What are we going to do then? We need security. We need this. We need that. No. Majesty is the Superman of this universe. If she snaps, if we get Nurse Chaos for more than a couple moments at a time, it's all over.
Is there a weakness to Majesty? Like, is that some lore that I don't know about?
I don't actually know she has a weakness. I don't really think she does.
Oh, okay. You know what? Flower pot. You know what?
We need to invent like Avaloniite. There you go.
Flower pot. Do that. If she ever turns evil, do that. Find a weakness for her. Come on.
I want to talk because like Prospero and Misery and Captain Ironclaw. Good call, especially Prospero, because I would love to see what Prospero is like in the franchise. I'm surprised it's taken this long, because there's so much you can do with him. And also, I can do a decent impression of him, so that also works too. Again, that's what he actually sounds like, KW. Can't help that.
It's just the voice you do. I understand.
And you doing that voice you do. But yeah. You too, honestly. Yeah, you're the one who created this thing. Yeah. Where is he? Because he's usually like around Majesty. But yeah, I guess, yeah. That's an amazing impression. Thank you. Yeah, I've been thinking, like, you know, if for some reason I never like landed all of Dr. Ruin for any of these, then yeah, Prospero is a good backup.
Yeah, Ghosty, do you have any final thoughts? By the way?
No, actually, I don't have any final thoughts. This episode was so much of a nothing burger that there's nothing to talk about that we haven't mentioned before.
It's a bad. I kind of blacked out on this episode.
Yeah, it's bad. Like, right when there's something interesting going to happen, someone else comes in and fixes the problem. I was like, oh,
yeah,
no Majesty, no problem.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Majesty, given that Majesty was not the solution to this problem, the fact that someone came in the same way that Majesty would come in, or one of the other pops, actually. One of the other pops usually is the one person, like, turns them back because they weren't affected by the original spell beforehand. I guess now that's gone out the window because now everyone knows their identity, so they have to find other solutions. But yeah. That's one thing for Mo and Melody, actually, where that's how they solve a lot of their problems. The fact that, you know, the enemies can't, like, actually capture them all at once, because otherwise because one has to, like, free the others via song. They have to join in. It's part of the formula, but the thing is that there's reasons why they're separated that are tied to, like, the actual episode, which you don't get in the Pops videos because there's not enough time, because they're so short, and we go straight into the action. One thing I say to, like, a deep dive into Mo and Melody, actually, and why it's, like, so amazing. But yeah, okay. Fine,
Oh, yeah.
fine. Intro.
Intro.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Go ahead
Yeah.
and try to see through. Sorry.
Heard that so much recently, yeah. Oh, jeez, okay.
Yeah, I should have warned you. It's loud.
Alright. This actually reminds me of the intro we just saw for Jazz Pop season 4. But obviously with, more like keyframe, more moving parts, and more like dynamic visuals. And custom backgrounds. So that's my favorite one so far. Even like
Yeah,
the
I
hair
know.
flip at the end.
Yeah, I know.
The power of Gacha Life 2.
Okay, okay, so the only con I will give for this intro, this is like the only like really, really minor con. I wish they would like stand up doing some like hero pose as like the Ballet Pops title comes in. So it doesn't look like it's like a still frame. That's the only thing I have like a con with, but everything else is like I like it. So that's the only thing I will say. I would love to like them to like stand up and showing their like cool poses or whatever to show their personalities or whatever as the Ballet Pops,
Yeah.
But other than
I also
that, it
like
is
how
good.
I also like how Giselle is being kept as a secret for this, so that's why she couldn't be in like this pose, like this intro here. Unless she was kept in shadows somehow. But if you want to like have the teaser for the intro, then yeah, that's kind of impossible. But yeah, we'll say Kitri's eyes look odd. Maybe.
Who is Kitri
I don't know.
again?
The red one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like not to me.
They're trying to showcase their powers again. Also a great upgrade. So they're like you took like what you do like in your existing intros, or ones you didn't existing intros from back in the day, and like you have the because now we've seen that from, especially again compared to Jazz Pop's immediately right now. It's very apparent what the progress was.
Oh, okay. So she's saying, oh, there we go. There
Okay,
we
yeah.
go.
Doesn't have
It
Horizon
doesn't
Shield
have-
2, so I had to adapt. Oh yeah, that's one of those things of like I guess like play a bit around a bit more with adjustment potentially. Again, depends on how many visuals you've actually done. That's another
Yeah,
question
and it's,
altogether.
like again, I would love to see them have a superhero pose right here, so it doesn't look like a still shot. Like I mean, it is still kind of like a still shot, but still like I would love to
like
see
maybe if
more.
like they actually like they land, they get up and then they pose potentially.
Yeah,
you
that's what I mean.
like
Yeah. To show
Oh,
that-
yeah. Like even in times of the music, if we go back for a second here, I think if we go somewhere like here, yeah, like first like boom there, boom is where the pose would be. So the gap between that time, like boom, as the Ballet Pops like logo appears.
Yeah. But other
Alright.
than that, it's still good. Like it's still good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to whenever this comes out, and hopefully I will have caught up by that point and won't still be sick. So yeah, as tomorrow we've got another 5 years later coming out for people, and after that point I'll be once again that, and the day after that I'll be reviewing 5 years later. So we'll see what happens on Thursday because I forgot a bunch.
No,
What?
sorry, I just remember I had to take a screenshot. I'm like, Jacob, you're live on YouTube. For your 5 years later.
Oh, that was for today. That was unrelated. What I'm saying right now, but yes, that also happened.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm just laughing because I'm like.
Okay. How many 5 years laters are there? Well, Phoenix Drop Days has 11 episodes, so we've got 4 more to go, not including the one that we just filmed today. The shadows were a last minute thing. I'm glad I added them though, or they'd look weird. Oh yeah, actually, no. Wait a second. I'm gonna look at the shadows as they descend. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So they do like actually like widen a little bit as they descend. Sort of how you would see sometimes let's see like a shadow growing. Which, by the way, fun fact, I recommended that edit to Aiden in an episode of Mrs. Dysart. I thought it'd be a nice idea to have the shadow of like a ball growing that's about to hit somebody. But I guess that was because that was deemed too much work for minimalistic Mrs. Dysart. So, the minimalistic Miss and Mrs. Dysart is the real name of the series. Took a while to get them in the right place. Yeah, I can imagine. Adobe Animate. Okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see. Also, you know, got an animation program recently, as per
No.
Ghostie's recommendation. Because it was I haven't used it yet. It was just because the Black Friday sale was about to run out. So I was like, okay, I'll get this now.
I may need to take one more screenshot for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 4 for Shadow Duels because I forgot to take a picture of the back of the cards.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's just one more screenshot. I just thought, right, I got everything. I just need to do some audio stuff, and then I'll be free.
Yeah.
Like just
Weird enough, I've heard that some people have been able to renew their student prices with Adobe, even though they've like left like many years ago. I don't know if that's true or not. Just something I've heard from people talking about like Adobe software.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Adobe software is wildly expensive.
That's not the point I was getting at, but that is also true.
yeah. Also,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
I'm
just
sure
gonna say.
that I'm sure that Eli's like more than aware of the expenses required with Adobe, considering the student subscription is even a thing that she has in the first place, and therefore has a point of comparison.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say. Also, just let you know, the episode comes out when it comes out because Treepaw has been asking me when the Yu-Gi-Oh episode comes out. And I'm like, it comes out when it comes out. I'm not rushing it.
Yep. Trust me, I've learned that mistake from Gacha's past. Good on you for that. And yeah, I'm sure that Ballet Pots will come out when it's ready. And we'll look forward to that, but we're not going to be like, you know, do it now, you know?
Yeah, don't do it now. Just take your time. We're going to script. Make it good. You know, make me cry again.
You complain when it happened, but oh yeah, that's someone it does.
God, the
Yeah.
should not do that to me. But Eli's the first one to do that to me. And so it's like keep it up.
Yeah.
I will complain, but
you made Walt Disney proud.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's it for now. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. I've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Get you out.